The phone vibrates on my cluttered desk like a warning shot, pulling me from the glow of my laptop screen where lines of code for my latest biotech algorithm dance in the dim light of my San Francisco studio. It's a text from my brother. Ryan, family emergency. Mom's hip surgery scheduled. Dad's dementia worsening. Meeting Saturday. Be there. The words hit like ice water, freezing me in place. I haven't set foot in our quiet suburb of Evergreen Shores in over 2 years, not since that last disastrous holiday dinner where they all treated me like the perpetual underachiever. The family joke who chased silly dreams instead of a stable paycheck. The memory closet me, Ryan. The golden boy investment banker. Smirking across the table at the yacht club. His voice booming. When are you gonna ditch those lab experiments? Kid? You're pushing 30, time for a real career. And Sophia, my sister, with her perfect manicure and designer dress, chiming in with that pitying smile. Honey, Mark knows folks at his pharma firm. They could hook you up with an entry-level tech support gig. Health insurance included. Mom and Dad just nodded, their faces etched with that familiar mix of worry and resignation. As if my startup, Vital Gen Labs, was nothing more than a childish hobby. They had no idea. 4 months ago, the buyout made headlines, $72 million from PharmaCore Industries, but I kept it buried. A secret weapon in my chest. Now, staring at my bank app showing 9 figures, I sit in this cramped rental, wearing faded yoga pants and a stained hoodie. The silence around me thick with unspoken rage. My fingers tremble over the reply, I'll be there. But inside, something darker stirs, not just hurt, but a calculated fury. The kind that simmers slow and erupts without mercy. A soft rap at the door breaks the spell. Lena, my executive assistant, slips in. Her sharp blazer a stark contrast to my disheveled state. A folder clutched under her arm. Your 0.8% PharmaCore equity just vested. Another $14.3 million wired, she says. Her tone efficient, but her eyes probing. Are you really going back? To tell them. I stand, pacing the tiny space. The city lights flickering outside like distant accusations. Not yet. But I'll show up as they expect, the failure they love to pity. She nods, understanding the game. I book a budget flight to the local airport near Evergreen Shores. Then text Vance, our head of security, hello on standby Saturday p.m. Lakeside Courts. His reply pings instantly, affirmative. LZ prepped. Lena lingers, her voice slow. They've diminished you long enough. This could break them or you. The words echo my deepest fear, not their reaction, but the cost of my silence. The years of swallowing betrayal to prove myself alone. By evening, she's back with my disguise, an old MIT sweatshirt with frayed edges and jeans that scream struggle. Your armor, she quips. But her eyes betray concern. You don't have to play small anymore. I clutch the fabric. Memories flooding, leaving home at 22 with $300 scraped from waitress and gigs. Building Vital Gen from a garage lab while they paraded their successes. The phone rings, Vance. Lakeview Manor docs finalized. Elder care protocol ready for activation. I hang up. A cold resolve hardening. This isn't petty revenge, it's reclaiming my dignity. But at what price? The anticipation coils tight. A storm brewing in the quiet. Saturday dusk cloaks Evergreen Shores as my rideshare crunches up the gravel drive to our colonial home. Flanked by Ryan's polished SUV and Sophia's flashy convertible, Mark's latest bonus. I step out in my rumpled clothes, feeling exposed, like an actor in a role I outgrew. The door flies open, Ryan towers there. Crisp shirt tucked, Rolex glinting. Look who made it, he booms, pulling me into a perfunctory hug that reeks of obligation. Flight okay? Coach must have been a zoo. I force a nod. fighting back the truth. Inside, the air smells of Mom's signature pot roast, a scent that twists comfort into knots. Sophia emerges from the den, hair immaculate, air kissing my cheek. "You look relaxed," she says, scanning my outfit with veiled disdain, then slipping a gift card into my hand. $150 to Macy's for job hunting. Mark says there's an admin spot opening. Steady pay. Benefits. The insult burns, but I pocket it silently, the weight of my hidden empire pressing against my ribs. "Where are Mom and Dad?" "Kitchen." Ryan replies, already scrolling his phone. "Dad's off tonight, called me Harold 3 times. Grandpa's name." My gut clenches. The decline is worse than they've let on. The kitchen scene guts me, Mom hunched over a counter, gripping a new cane, her face lined with pain. Dad at the table, staring blankly, fingers drumming unevenly. "Emily," Mom whispers, her eyes lighting briefly before dimming with effort. I hug her carefully, feeling her frailty. "Sweetheart," Dad mumbles, recognition flickering late. Dinner unfolds like a scripted farce, Ryan dominating with tales of his latest merger, Sophia gushing about charity galas and Mark's client wins. They perform success like pros, while I sit silent, their glances confirming my place, the odd one out. "So, Ryan says mid-bite. How's that lab tinkering? Still playing scientist?" "Biotech innovation," I correct quietly. Sophia waves it off to Mom, she needs structure. That's why the gift card, first impressions count. No one challenges it, even parents nod, trapped in the narrative. Then Ryan drops the bomb. "We've scouted facilities, 3 top-tier spots with dementia units." "When?" I ask, fork pausing. "Last month," Sophia admits, avoiding my gaze. "We toured with Mom and Dad. Lakeview Pines is premium." Exclusion hits like a blade. The meeting wasn't urgent. It was their show. Me as audience. As pie is served, Mom's unchanging apple crumble, I detach, cataloging every slight, the laughs, the pity, the control. They need me small to feel big. My phone buzzes. "Lena, you're more than this." Resolve ignites. Post-dinner. Parents shuffle to bed, Mom wincing on uneven floors. Ryan calls a 9 a.m. huddle for details. Alone in the kitchen later, he cracks a beer, facade cracking. "Missed another promotion," he mutters, bitterness seeping. "Not that you'd know, your world's all experiments." The jab reveals his cracks, but I stay silent. Overhearing Sophia whisper to Mark in the hall, "What if she can't chip in? We can't float her, not with our debts." Upstairs in my old room, posters of science fairs faded. I call Lena. "Tomorrow's worse." "Hello, ETA confirmed. Lakeview Manor primed." Vance texts, "LZ secure." Lying in the dark. Betrayal festers into purpose. They've scripted my failure. Time to rewrite theirs. But the cost, family fractures. Exposed wounds looms heavy. Morning traps us in the living room. Brochures scattered like evidence. Ryan's slideshow beams, Bennett elder plan, securing legacy. Bullet points mock me costs. Amenities. Their research. Mom fidgets. Dad stares down. They've been overruled already. Sophia's notes peak, move in weeks. "We toured last month," Ryan boasts. "They loved Lakeview Spa." Dad blinks. "We did." Prompted like a child. Files show the truth. Dad's stage 3 decline. Mom's complex surgery, gaps there, premium, spot ignores. My alternative. Lakeview Manor. Tailored perfectly. Ryan flips to finances, $16,200 monthly. Sophia/Mark, 38%. Me, 50%. You, 12%, about $1,944. Sophia softens. "We can drop yours to $700. Visit instead." Laughter follows my probe. "Any other ideas?" Unless you're hiding a fortune, Ryan scoffs. I excuse myself. Heart pounding. Outside. I call Lena, now. Inbound 20 minutes. Back inside. I kneel to parents. What do you want? Ryan interrupts. We've decided. From them, I insist. Mom hesitates. Stay home. But we need help. Ryan dismisses. No options here. Blades thrum distant. Growing thunderous. Wind whips trees as a black Farmacore chopper lands on the lawn. My transport, I say calmly. Shock freezes them. Vance nods from the cockpit. Let's relocate this talk. The shift cracks their control. But my victory tastes bitter, parents' confusion a hidden toll. The chopper lifts us over evergreen shores. The home shrinking like shed skin. Lena's tablet glows with eldercare specs. Medical teams prepped. We dissect needs, mom's rehab. Dad's routines, gaps in Lakeview Pines glaring. This isn't vengeance, I realize aloud. It's protection. Lena nods, focus on them. Vance updates, manner secure. Dad texts. Voice frail, what's happening? Ryan's furious. Guilt surges, my drama ensnares them. It's for you, I reply. As Lakeview Manor sprawls below 28 acres. Restored mansion with discreet med wings, the real battle dawns, not shock, but healing fractures. We touch down, Vance escorts. Dr. Harlan. Silver-haired neurologist. Greets, we've customized for your needs, stabilized cognition via tailored protocols. Parents' eyes widen at the estate, 9 bedrooms. East wing renovated for them suites. Therapy rooms. Gardens with dad's roses. Tour reveals, smart systems for falls. Bookshelves stocked with dad's classics. You remembered, he whispers. Ryan snaps, who's funding this extravagance? Sophia hisses, unsustainable show-off. Tension spikes, parents wilt. I redirect Dr. Harlan to gardens. Then herd siblings to the study. Lena hands docs, trusts, assessments. Calm settles, this is resolution. Not ruin. In the wood-paneled study. Ryan attacks, can't afford this, bubble cash? Sophia, ego stunt, your fads never last. Door creaks, parents enter, why fight? Dad, angry. Their pain pivots me. I activate the screen, $72 million buyout, Vital Gen to Farmacore. Founder, Emily Hayes. Patents. Statements flash. SVP now. $38 million equity. Shock silences. Camden Eldercare's no-whim foundation for lifetime care. Lena adds folder, guaranteed. Dad traces headlines, real. Mom, we never knew. Because it wasn't money, it was purpose. Siblings deflate, truth erodes walls. I needed belief. Not funds. Colton-like admission cracks, Ryan confesses job hatred, Sophia. Crumbling marriage. Wounds bare. Betrayal's price clear. We circle chairs, no staff. Live small by choice, I say. While you pitted. Ryan, needed you failing to justify my grind. Sophia, drowning in pretense. Parents, our fault, measured wrong. Tears flow, armor drops. Camden's better, Ryan concedes. How to contribute? Sophia, plan events here. Foundation becomes ours, Bennett legacy. Dinner calls, pride replaces pity. Helicopter grabbed eyes, Ryan admits. Truth grabbed hearts. Fractures mend. But scars remind, silence's cost was nearly us. 6 months blur, manor hums. Mom strides therapy-free, dad's fog lifts via protocols. Ryan gardens. Quit banking for advocacy. Sophia counsels. Thriving solo. Dinners bond, no hierarchies. Foundation funds dreamers. Our niece's startup next. Helicopter shocked, Mom says. But vulnerability saved us. Success without truth was empty. Now, connection fills the void. The reveal cost pain. But paid in unity, a family reborn from ashes of betrayal.